We will make life difficult for you. Muhammadu accuses Tinubu of coercing governors to join APC. Who will now make life difficult for him? Is it you? Muhammadu, boys, don't do abeg. According to a report shared today by Daily Post, Daily Muhammadu, the publisher of Ovation magazine, has accused President Bola Tinubu of using coercive tactics to force opposition politicians to join the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). And if they are trying to coerce you to shey you people not use your brain and say, you cannot coerce me, I don't want to join. If they coerce you and you join, that's their problem. They are grown-ups, they are adults. They know what they are doing. They know what probably they have promised them, or whatever it is they are using to coerce them to join APC. They are grown-ups, they know what they are doing. If somebody will coerce them into doing something and they do it, leave them alone, leave Tinubu out of it. Leave Tinubu out of it. Speaking on China's television policies today, on Wednesday, Muhammadu claimed that the growing number of defections to the APC was not driven by genuine loyalty but by fear of potential retaliation from the government. Of course, we know, because if it's not as if they have their hands soiled in something bad, if it's not that they've stolen money, stolen state funds and everything, nobody will be able to coerce them and threaten them. But because they also have their hands are not clean, that is why somebody will threaten you and then you would believe that person and you will go and join because they say you should go and join APC. So how is that Tinubu's fault? Is he the one that told them to also steal? Or he has their secrets in their hand? Why can't there also be good governors, good ministers, good everything, so that nobody will come and say, I'm going to threaten you, I'm going to pursue you with EFCC? Why can't there also be good people too? It's not Tinubu's fault though, it's their fault. I am not surprised. Okowa'S defection isn't shocking, given the recent harassment he faced. Muhammadu said, referencing the recent departure of Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa and other notable figures from the opposition. Muhammadu's criticism highlights a broader trend he believes is emerging within Nigerian politics, where politicians are driven more by survival instincts than ideological allegiance. Yes, because they don't have any other job apart from this politics. Shebi, you did politics, you did not win, you went back to your job. As the owner of Ovation magazine, you have something to do with your life. But these people, they don't. If they're not doing politics, they cannot survive. They will be hungry. So that is why. So it is more of a survival skill. I have to do what I have to do just to be able to put food on the table of my family. That is just it. It's not as if they care about Nigerians. They don't care about anybody but themselves alone. Exactly, it's because of what they are going to eat. Muhammadu argued that Tinubu's administration prioritizes intimidation over persuasion to maintain power. If they can intimidate you and you succumb, it's because you have skeleton in your cupboard. So if he uses that tactics on them, well and good. The game is the game. Abi, how did they used to say it? The game is the game. If we can't persuade you, we will force you, he said, pointing to a political environment where coercion appears to be a key strategy. If he coerces them, it is because he has something on them. If he doesn't have anything on them, nobody will tell you to do what you don't want to do. You can say no. You can say no. But you will leave their politics for them and go and look for something else to do. But because they don't have any other means of livelihood, they are going to do everything that they tell them to do. So how is that Tinubu's problem? The political analyst suggested that this approach has been effective for now, but warned that the dynamic could shift quickly. Politics can change in 24 hours. He added, the recent wave of defection saw Delta State Governor Sheriff Owogbore, as well as former Delta Governor Okowa, join the APC. With Okowa asserting in a social media video, be assured that we will not go in the wrong direction. We will take the best direction, the best path for our people. In addition, Senator Kawu Sumaila from Kano South also defected from the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) to APC. You see, other opposition parties too, they are moving. Everybody just dey waka go APC. So what is remaining? Who is going to be the opposition party in 2027? None. This is 2025. Before 2026, now all of them would have defected to APC. So what is remaining? We have a one-party state, a one-party country. That's their aim. Strengthening the ruling party holds ahead of the 2027 general election. Momodu highlighted the tension within the APC, describing the party's internal instability and suggesting that financial resources, rather than ideological cohesion, are what currently keeps the party unified. The APC is in more trouble than any other political party in Nigeria, but they can keep it as they are hiding their own. At least they are washing their dirty linen privately. They are not washing it publicly like the PDP that cannot put their house in order. The only thing holding it together right now is the access to resources they have to share, he stated. He further accused the government of using threats against governors to ensure support for the APC. Governors are being told behind the scenes, if you support us, we will leave you alone. If you don't, we will make it difficult for you. Nawa. He claimed, suggesting that many of them have no real choice but to comply. Momodu also referred to the swift and aggressive removal of Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara, which he saw as a clear example of the kind of coercion at play. Nothing happened afterward, no consequences. That sent a message, and now everyone is taking note. He remarked, emphasizing the intimidating atmosphere that currently surrounds Nigerian politics. In his conclusion, Momodu advised President Tinubu to focus on strengthening democracy, and democracy is on its way out, rather than resorting to coercive tactics to secure political support. He reminded Tinubu of his previous pro-democracy stance and warned that failing to allow democratic principles to flourish could lead to regrets later in life. Do they look like they want to regret anything? I don't think so. They are okay with whatever it is that they are doing. And if they can threaten you and you succumb, that means you have a skeleton in your cupboard. Samara says this one just opened his mouth and yarns whatever. Moving from one party to the other has been the talk of Nigerian politicians. If Sanwo-Olu comes to PDP now, this anywhere belle face will jump up to celebrate. Very funny. Philosopher King says Zele has joined the group of people sponsoring banditry and arrest. How? It's time to invite him for a chat. He cannot continue to preach hatred and keep inciting the populace with senseless utterances. Are you okay? Are you okay? How is he sponsoring banditry and arrest? Truth is bitter says if their hands are clean, there will be no point in running. Do you get? There will be no point. Momodu should get sense. Exactly. If they threaten you and you succumb, it's because you don't have a choice. And you don't have another source of livelihood. Because you can say, I'm not doing politics again. And go and start doing whatever it is that you are doing before you became a politician. But they already enjoy the benefit of politics. They say that this place, money na water, money will always flow. So they'll rather remain there than do the right thing. So how is that Tinubu's problem? This is their fault if they can be coerced or be threatened into submission. And this is over. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.